We're here at the Southside Innovation Center. I'm George Kilpatrick, along with Alphonso David, the Deputy Secretary for Civil Rights in New York State, here at a seminar encouraging business owners and letting them know that New York is open for business. Alphonso, welcome. How are you doing?
Good.
So what was the point of what you were trying to accomplish tonight?
Well, as many of your listeners and readers probably know, the governor was focused and has been focused on jobs. That is his number one priority. And we want to make sure that business owners, those that are interested in opening up businesses, those that have existing businesses, know about all of the programs that we have. They're free resources, financial assistance, technical assistance. All of these services are available to them free of charge. So the purpose of this forum is to make sure that all of the small business owners and those that are thinking about realizing their dreams and opening up businesses take advantage of these services because they are available to them for free.
In fact, one of the things that's great about having forums like this is that many times people don't know the kinds of services that are available. And what kinds of services did you talk about tonight?
Well, we have 6 agencies that we brought to Syracuse, and they range from workers' compensation to the Department of Labor to economic development. And all of these agencies essentially have resources, financial assistance, one example. If you have a business owner and they've opened up their business and they've taken out a loan of a certain amount and a certain interest rate, we have certain programs in the state that can help them reduce their interest rates. And many business owners don't really know about those programs. Another example, some business owners are thinking about hiring employees. And they want to hire employees, but they really don't know where to start. They've never interviewed anyone before. They've never created an employee manual. They don't really know about overtime. The Department of Labor has resources available to them. They can actually help them create an employee manual for free. They can train them about interviewing techniques. They can train them to learn about how to create employment applications and forms.
So this is your tax dollars at work in many ways.
Essentially.
Tell me. Go ahead.
No, this is essentially the government working for the people, and the governor, he says that all the time, and you see this at work here, where you have, experts from 6 agencies helping people one-on-one. They have a presentation, they talk to them about, the programs that exist, and then they actually apply it for these specific businesses.
A lot of people are concerned about red tape, bureaucracy, going through all the layers of government. It takes so long to get things done. How do you address that concern?
Pick up the phone. It's simple.
Okay.
We have phone numbers that we provided to all of these business owners. If they face any potential red tape, they call a number and they simply advise them that they're facing obstacles and they need support. And they're not going to get a voicemail.
Really?
No. If you call between business hours, you'll talk to a live person who will help you walk through the issues.
I don't have to press 1, press 2, press 3, speak in 0 and all that.
No.
Okay.
No. You speak to a live person at all of these agencies.
Tell me, your job as the Deputy Secretary for Civil Rights, what does that entail?
Well, I assist the governor in identifying and formulating civil rights policies for the state. So we really take a step back and think about what are the issues that we need to address. It could be through legislation. It could be through policy. It could be through an administrative change. And we really work strategically each year, and we've been doing it now for 2 years. We've gone through the second year of really thinking about what are the issues that we really need to address on the civil rights, from a civil rights perspective.
All right, so one thing that didn't get passed was this special accountability for special needs kids. What was that? There was something I just read today. The governor did not let that pass.
There was a proposed bill, or there was a bill that passed the legislature that would essentially allowed certain members of the community to identify kids that they believed needed additional assistance, so they would be potentially placed into private schools with public support and public monies. And the governor vetoed that bill.
Because he said it was like a voucher program, and that does not exist in New York State or something like that?
Correct.
Alphonso, I know you're on your game. I'm just checking in with you. But tell me a little bit about you and your background.
Well, I have been practicing law for about 12 years. I graduated law school in 2000. I clerked for a federal judge. I then worked for a major law firm. I ran a company. I've run 2 companies. I worked at a not-for-profit organization, civil rights organization. I ran the Civil Rights Bureau at the Attorney General's office. And then the governor asked me to serve as his Deputy Secretary for Civil Rights.
And what about your stint in entrepreneurship? How did that go, and what did you do?
I ran a company for 4 years in Washington, D.C. It was a government contracting firm, and it was very successful. I learned a lot. I also ran a second company in Malibu, California. It was an addiction treatment center, and it's actually very successful.
And you still own it?
I don't own it. I actually ran it.
Okay.
I was hired to create the company and run the company for a few shareholders.
All right. Well, Alphonso David is the Deputy Secretary for Civil Rights in New York State, here to let you know that New York is open for business and let you know that he's on his game as well. So he's ready for anything and everything. And we're really pleased that you're here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm George Kilpatrick.